Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Lucid. I'm joined once again by Maryland.
Hello, fellow gamers.
And we've got a new turn for you. It's turn 96, I think? 96.
96? We are getting close.
Getting real close to turn 100. And we're almost caught up with where they are in the game in terms of when we're recording, which is also exciting to me.
It is. But we've had a lot of people asking, how come we haven't seen any episodes? And that's not because of us.
Yeah.
We're recording this way ahead of when these will go up.
Yep. That's true. Okay, so we get a couple long messages here from Ulm. And this is pretty good. We haven't really gotten a long Diplo update from Ulm in a while, so I'm looking forward to this. Do you want to read this for us, Maryland?
Go ahead. All right. Diplo update. So I'm just going to mention off this read. I kind of wondered if this was the case that Pell offered peace because we didn't see him move more armies towards Ulm.
Yeah.
So Pell offered peace at original borders, and based on my performance, I decided to take it. Well, his performance was actually pretty good. He's just outpowered.
Yeah.
My scouting of the area between Pan and Pell is, to be honest, kind of garbage. But I expect anything I send in there would die tripping over Pan's blood hunting provinces. So most of my scouts are watching Van right now. Anyways, I'm going back to an NAP3 with Pell and Pan, with Pell. And Pan can deal with that on his own now while I think about things to do differently. I think this is his best option.
Yep.
After this last turn, and in general, things... Okay, I got to reread that. It's a little wonky. After this last turn, and in general, I'm going to skip that one word. How things have played out for me over the course of this game, I wanted to leave a note for people. I'm not what you would call good at this game. Yes, you are. So I'm not going to give you a nice breakdown of my galaxy brain strats or comment on what other players should be doing better or anything like that. I'm not that good. You are good. You're just not superb.
Yeah.
And you're playing with the best of the best.
Yep.
But I still have fun playing Dominions, usually. Sometimes you get these kinds of turns where you get the big feels right in the gut after you get your balls kicked in like I have. Absolutely. And I talk about player morale a lot. This is when it's really tough to keep playing. You just want to go, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah.
Repeatedly. It can be a stressful game, no doubt about that. And getting your name splayed all over the YouTubes for the world to see can sometimes feel like you're suffering twice. Dude, try it from our point of view where we actually publish our own failures.
Well, Kirby actually has a YouTube channel too. I don't know if he's been putting stuff up regularly, but yeah.
I haven't seen anything, and I wasn't aware of that. I try to subscribe to all the Dominions YouTubers.
I think he does.
So I don't.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't see my role in all this to be the guy who tells you what the winning strat is, because really, there's only going to be one winner of this game, and it might not be me. Okay, it probably won't be, but I can still have fun. So I'm telling you, person who's hearing Mare or Lucid narrate my message, that this Dominions 5 is really fun. If you haven't gotten into the multiplayer because you're worried that you suck, don't worry about it. Taken from me, what's the worst that could happen? That's right, just play another game. I mean, play more. And not play too much. I don't want to tell anybody to play too many games. How many games do you run at a time?
I try not to be in more than 2. Right now I'm in 3. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, 2 to 3.
3 is too much in the late game. I think 2 is fine in the late game, but 3 is too much.
Hopefully I stagger them well. Yeah. Anyways, that's an aside. But I would highly recommend, I see so many newbies jump into 10 and then go,
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
A game like this for me is the best learning experience, and I'm always learning. Even if sometimes it takes me a long time to learn a lesson. And sometimes that learning feels more like beating my head against a brick wall, possibly because that's exactly what I'm doing. Well, everybody learns at their own pace. Yeah. I have a little aside about this. I live in a building that's mostly seniors. Now, I'm not quite officially a senior myself, and I have a whole pile of neighbors that are bored to tears because they retired and they never figured out something else to do. So my God, play games or something. Keep your brain going. Because that's what I do. I do this and I do other stuff and I do videos. And why do I do it? Because I need to keep from getting senile from atrophy.
For however good it's working. Kidding.
Smarty pants.
So,
wow. Hey, we're back. Did you see that? We're back. The Omniscience Castle is back right there where I thought it was.
Did it, what was it? Oh, it wasn't. Oh, yeah, okay. It's here.
Yeah.
So my thoughts on the, on Ulm's message is Dominions is a hard game. And sadly, the best way to learn is by splaying your legs and keeping your eyes open and looking at the other person's posture and stance and facial expression and general technique as they kick you in the balls, and
or other bits, depending,
other bits, whatever you've got down there. So it's it's a hard game, and it's a game where if you Ulm probably put hours, probably at least an hour, maybe more, into scripting that fight in the last episode against Pelagia. And it didn't even matter, right? Like, whatever he did in the scripting didn't matter because it got nuked from orbit. And
I want to make a comment to Ulm, to Kirby. You played a hell of a game, and you picked a nation that has a really tough late game.
Well, he was also not the primary. He was basically well,
he came in kind of mid-game, right?
I think he was the Hydra head for the partner. But I think
See, the key point for Ulm, the way I look back at it, is when he got beat up in his first major war. That's when he needed to shift his gears radically. Yeah. And he's done that to an extent, but I'm not sure quite enough. And the hardest hit for Ulm was when he lost the elemental royalty, because he had all that elemental royalty before anybody else.
Yeah.
And I think he could have leveraged that, but he decided to use them as SC super combatants. Yeah. And I disagree with that. I don't like elemental royalty for that job.
Well, I think if you look at it, we didn't really. I spent more time trash talking him in the last episode just because I was like, what is even the plan here? Of course, that was before we realized things got nuked from orbit. But what I can see now, looking back on it, is that he has tried to upgrade his armies. Like, he had a bunch of matrices on things so that he could get way more battlefield magic off. It was just a lot of the people that were supposed to have matrices probably got killed in the magic phase, and we never got to see. Oh, and
remember how many he lost to Pangaea,
right?
To Dryads. They got stolen.
And then you're left with it's hard to play. Also the other thing is it's astral corruption. So literally any mage can die at any point, right? So then you need redundancy, and then on top of that. You have to put enough gear on your mages so they're going to survive remotes. And you need to have most every buff going off on your army in these battles. And then you need evocation mages. And when you start, it's like you say, like, okay, I want to put together an army that can fight Pelagia. And you're like, okay. And then you start coming up with the list of requirements that army needs to have. Like, we need... matrices on, we need 8 communion slaves. We need 5 master matrices. Well, those are 10 gem items, each of those. Then we have to protect each of those things with, protect them from flames from the sky and murdering winter. So that's another item or 2.
My experience is the last time I was under astral corruption, I was Pan, and I quit using my dwarven hammers because I was still getting them killed. And the difference between a 3 gem and a 5 gem in terms of how many horrors isn't that much.
Right.
It was easier just to suicide a few extra
Yeah.
centaurs.
Right, that's the
But
other
that's
thing,
a pain
is
in the butt.
he might not be able to be doing Olmish forging with Astral Corruption up.
Well,
Somebody,
risking a 50 gem item just to save 2 gems doesn't particularly pay. Better to
somebody was
risk
saying, because they had looked at the math for Astral Corruption, that actually Master Smiths with a Dwarven Hammer might be able to forge things with 0% chance of a horror attacking them if they're not horror marked at the start of the turn, which would be
that
cool.
could be.
But anyway, that's only in Drain 3. But anyway, like you to all the things you have to worry about in the late game, it's almost overwhelming. And then even if you get everything right, there's still the chance that Pelagia is going to kill you in the main battle. So it's
Well, I think you and we've been quite full of critique and lots of commentary.
yeah.
But I think we've also consistently throughout much of the game cheered on the underdogs.
Yeah.
I mean, we've cheered on Uruk, we've cheered on Satis when it was
Right.
hanging on by a thread, and we've cheered on Ohm when he's been hanging on by a thread. So,
Yeah.
no, we get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm sure you get it. We've been there.
But, I think all of this is part of the learning process. It's like, okay, well, I upgraded everything, and then I still got stomped, and then it's like, well, you didn't upgrade it enough. And then, that's the thing. And you have to... But the thing, though, is all the upgrades are also expensive. So it's kind of like, as things go on, you get forced more and more into an all-in position where, like, I've put so much gear on the mages in this army, and we've brought so many mages that if they die, we're screwed.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
okay. Let's watch some of these battles. So we've got a battle here
Yeah.
with Pelagia and Pangaea.
Oh, okay. So this is Pelagia
Pelagia,
on the left, Pan on the right.
damage reversal. That's
Oh.
exciting.
Oh,
Storm of Thorns.
Storm of Thorns. Okay. Are more long dead being generated, or is it just the ones that he started with?
I think it's just these. He had a Windmaster or something back. I don't know. This is Magic Phase, actually.
Oh, he's tanking with a pan. A pan of oak that didn't
For a minute. This is a spell.
didn't work.
This is he Magic Phased into Windmaster, who got killed somehow. I'm not gonna want to see that. I thought I saw one. I did.
Yeah.
Oh, Life for Life got him. I think.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, Life for Life.
Life for life. Okay. Oh.
You've gotten to see that spell a little bit, haven't you?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Fuck off. I try to almost never swear, but yeah, you just wiped.
Yeah.
Of my 8 She-Lords, you wiped 5
Yeah.
with hardly an effort. So
Yeah.
drawing board time. I have to try something different.
So okay, but so this was a Windmaster Cloud Trapezing in to do air elementals, and then this. I don't know how many casts this was, but I believe
What spell are you talking about here?
this is a remote death spell. I'm trying to remember. I'm not sure if we can cast it as
Well, because the main one is the one that makes ghouls.
Yeah, that's Arouse Hunger.
Arouse hunger.
Okay, we have access to it here, so that's it.
This is not.
That's not what that is. I think this one is because there weren't any ghouls in this battle, right? Yeah, no ghouls.
Ghoul.
It was soulless.
Oh yes.
What is this? Carry on reanimation? I think this is it.
Carrion reanimation.
That's what this is. 10 death gems. This actually, I think he was doing this at a blood hunting province, and there's a lot of dead corpses there. So
See, I didn't think that you got commanders with that spell. I hardly ever use it.
Controlled by the caster. So if he won this, and because he won this, he actually gets to keep all the long dead. How about that?
Yeah, I knew they were permanent, the Solus and the Long Dead, because I have used it to generate piles of chaff on my own provinces that have a lot of corpses.
Yeah.
But it's hard to know if there's corpses.
Right.
I mean, unless you have like subalban scouts,
Right.
or
Right.
Death One scouts, it's hard to spot the corpses. It's kind of similar to Raven Feast, great spell, but if you're trying to target somebody else, you either blast them with Black Death and then throw Raven Feast or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I don't think spies show corpses. Do we show corpses?
No.
We don't. No.
I think you have to
And
be
I
a
don't-
Death or Blood Mage. Or maybe Black Servants might be able to see them. I don't know if being undead is enough. I don't think it is.
No. No, I
We're
believe you
Black
have
Servants, right? So yeah, we would see them. We don't.
No, you have to have death magic. And there's very few stealthy death magi.
Yeah.
Although he could have spectral magi,
Right.
and they're good for that.
He then pings. I think this is a gem burn,
Okay.
and it was successful in burning gems.
Yeah. Well, do you want to see if Pangaea put extra gems on? I'm kind of curious.
Okay, let's take a look. Now, it's possible with this gem burn, if he attacks in the normal phase too.
What's that?
Yeah, he's got a lot of
Bull?
gems.
Oh, he's carrying Job's bull, right?
Yeah. Which,
And he put a lot.
this guy has it. So yeah, he'll always be able to do. I think this guy's doing Power of the Spheres and Slave Mind. Yeah. This guy's doing. Yeah, he's got a lot of gems.
Yeah. So he prepared himself,
So wait, what the fuck?
and that was Sia Carcassos. So I see a second or third fight in there. Oh.
He's just saying hi. He gets sniped. And then we have a battle. That was the only
It's the
one.
last one.
The last one. Okay.
The last one. Okay, so
He's storming.
Man comes out. Oh, he's storming. Oh.
All right, boys.
he do
This is
it?
probably going to be the most exciting part of this turn. So, is it possible to take an underwater fort in an isolated lake? I'll throw that caveat from Arco's Pelagia. If you were a big pan and you have all the time in the world to plan and prepare, let's find out.
So he's got storm demons.
Right.
Are they going to get through the walls? Okay.
Ooh, they're hunking, chunking.
They're missing.
They're yeeting some big
Yeah,
lightning
yeeting.
bolts back here.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of lightning.
His
And
his
he's
water
got a...
elementals. Oh.
Now let's look at these.
Oh.
These are his Knights from the Deep. They have regen. They have 5 shock resistance. And their protection is super high. Or, well, they've got, mass protection on them.
Yeah, and they've got luck.
And they've got luck. They're going to be pretty hard to kill. Oh, but they're dying.
They are. They are. Now, the storm demons should be running low on shots now.
This really is science more than anything. Is it possible to take an isolated fort in vanilla from an extremely skilled underwater player?
Whoosh.
We are going to find out. Now that's a lot of water.
Oh, there's
elementals.
some liquefy going off.
Oh boy, A's cast liquefy. That's probably this dude. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the liquefy. Okay, it will affect these dudes, but he doesn't really care if it hits Maenads. Let's see who
No.
he's casting it at.
Looks like he's hitting trolls. I think. Not
Liquefy. Where did he cast it?
Right there in the middle.
Oh, right there in the middle. Okay.
So it's shrinking some water elementals. But the Maenads are holding up.
I think these guys are about out of ammo.
That's what I was saying. I think they are. They should be pretty much out of ammo.
And they've
But
got
they should be able to
20
get over the
protection.
wall.
Yeah. I think they
Well,
can
here
fly.
comes the internal
Oh,
wall.
they're running forward. I think these Maenads might have been a mistake. They're clogging up the gate right now. You
Why
can see the
did the storm-
liquefy going right here.
Oh, and the storm demons are tying themselves up, killing the PD on the wall. Ooh.
Oh, there's a couple that are on the wall, you're right. And there's some that are here.
Yeah.
But most of the storm demons are stuck here in the middle.
Mhm.
One thing that's odd
Oh,
is we don't have shark attack up. Normally that's up.
no, but School of Sharks looks like it just went up. I saw some little sharks there.
Yeah. Got friendly currents on both sides. Oh no. Relief on both. Friendly currents. Friendly currents on both sides. Relief on the side of Pelagia. And they have worked their way through.
Oh, I think Pelagia's golem's dead. It's gone.
Oh, I don't know what happened. We're going to have to go back and... Well, okay, let's take a look.
Well, maybe do the F1.
What got him?
Opposition.
Opposition? Where do you see that? Oh.
The red. Oh, 0 points. It's not telling us what the final... We can't tell what that was. A damage roll of 40 plus 11. Well, stupid log. We can't tell what that was. Whatever it was.
We'll go back and watch it. I'm curious to see what happened.
Maybe it was Shatter.
Yeah.
Shatter could have done it. Check the pans and see if either of them cast Shatter.
I think it's going to be faster just to go back.
Probably. Can you turn on the Control C?
Wow. Yeah, Control C. Okay, yeah, 85.
I'm thinking round 60, probably.
All right.
So you can kind of jump forward. Well, it was when the golem came up to the wall.
Oh, he wanders forward. Now, why do you have a golem wandering forward? That's what I wonder.
He is
it's a melee golem. That's why. He wants him to get up there.
He's really geared. Oh, and that was it. Nope.
No, he's still here.
Okay, watch for the opposition to hit him. Click on him and hit V. Because when we see the opposition, it was 2 messages after that he dies.
Oh, I think he just got tagged.
Hit there. What did he get tagged with? See, we're seeing that damage 40, but we don't see what spell.
Where do you see the damage 40?
In red. I think that is Shatter. So if we go to one of the pans and see if it casts Shatter.
This guy just cast it.
That's what it was. Okay, so Shatter.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Well, that is the nemesis of golems.
Yeah.
That or the Smasher Hammer. Pan does it.
Takes an underwater fort from Pelagia, says, no, thank you, this is ours.
So what is the total cartage? Third fight. Minimal.
Loses 5 storm demons.
And 2 trolls.
I mean, this was
3 trolls.
Epic haul. I mean, he killed a tremendous amount of stuff.
He sure did. Triton Kings, 4
Triton Kings.
And a golem.
The
troops don't really matter.
Yeah.
Well, 23 Knights of the Deep hurts a little, but not a huge amount.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But 4 Triton Kings, that's 16 commander points.
Yeah.
Only.
And I mean, the implications of this is that the writing's on the wall for this fort. I'm sure
that's the end of the... Yeah, I think that's the end of Pelagia's independent pawns.
And it means he's probably if he's found something that works, he might come over here. This one's going to be a lot harder to take because it can get reinforced by these forts.
Right. I said that's what he was doing. He was using that pawn as his test bed for strategies. And now he's found one.
So he's going to probably take this one too. There's a lot of pawns near Pangaea that he can take. And
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Getting Pelagia out of these forts, these little ponds, can be pretty important because these could potentially be jumping off points for him to either do the reverse throne rush or a throne rush or just generally kind of raiding.
I think from the grand strategy perspective, this was a significant moment. Okay, I'm gonna do my note taking here. So, what's our time you see right now on your record time?
We're at 24:38.
Okay, so I'll make a note. It's somewhere around minute 20, and then I'll go back and look at it. Come on, where's my...
We have a failed life after death.
So this is turn 96, right?
Yeah. This is the problem with these life after death things, is that, so what we're looking at is,
Okay, this is at 25 minutes.
yeah.
Right?
Your keyboard's really loud, Maryland.
I won't be long here.
All right. All right, so this was his life after death caster, and the vampire didn't trigger gem use.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So,
Oh, good.
yeah. Ends up losing 4 of these slow to recruit mages, and then 8 master smiths, and a fairy. Oh, we lost the fairy queen. Oh, that hurts. Did she have gear? Oh, she had an axe of hate. Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
Well, so this funky trick of trying to convert your magi to soulless is a risky move.
It is a risky move.
It can go wrong.
Yeah.
We've seen it go. How many times have we seen it go completely wrong?
A lot. I mean,
like a third of the time, it seems to be a disaster.
Yeah. It's risky. It's risky. So, I think we've seen all the things now.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, this was him storming this fort. And so they're going back to original borders. I actually don't exactly remember what original borders were. I think he still gets another fort. Maybe not. I thought all magic phased one. No? Okay. Maybe this is original borders.
I think it's really close to it.
Yeah.
Well,
I
because if you remember...
I thought Ulm took this, though, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. I'm not sure. We'd have to go back. Look at a previous turn.
Yeah. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Oh, I just kind of lost the thread.
Okay. All right. Well, we're at 27 minutes. Let's go ahead and close this one out. Let's take a quick look at score graphs. God, just the closest game in terms of income. Province's
Sure is.
Pan is ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Fort's Ulm is ahead. Gym income, Pan is ahead.
But I think the provinces is extremely
really Arco's
important
ahead.
because your blood slave income is going to depend on provinces. And so this is probably the most important graph, I think.
Yeah, well,
because,
for them, yeah.
Well, it shows that Pan has about 20% to 30% more potential slave income than Vanheim.
Yeah. Dominion. Oh, no, army size. Pan's going like crazy, though.
Yeah. But even though, if you look at the army size, Ulm's losses were fairly small on the army graph. The problem is a lot of those were valuable, expensive magi.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're about to enter. We might have one slow turn after this, but I feel like soon after we're going to see Vanheim join. And one thing we have come to learn this game, is that Chris Lighthawk, the Vanheim player, does not do anything half-ass. So if he's going to fight Pelagia, by God, there's going to be fireworks, and we're going to watch him fight Pelagia. So,
quick note: I see that the fort you were clicked on, the one Vanheim fort there. I see that one has increased the army in it, and the fort to its southwest has increased.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the flying units are still sitting behind the border.
Right.
You notice that the devils, all of the flying guys are still sitting back.
Yeah. All right. We'll tune in next time, see what happens, guys.
Have a good one.